Alright, so that's not the whole thing that a monster. Okay, so over the years, the monsters have been expanded over time. Alright, so I thought that in this thing, all of the monsters can maybe to move routine to GX can all the way to me. And, and, so we have to wonderful. So I got one of them. I want a monsters to showcase that and move on to the top. Who knows? Alright. Hi, Vaughn. My hair doesn't do the prom like no one's does. Right. I might gonna get a tier mystery at the time, so I think I might gonna handle that. But I don't not worry about this one, but okay. Man, that got me. Yeah, so bad. Mm, I'm just recording just to get open. That's it. Yeah, that's the first thing that you said. All right, good timing. What's up, Rayman? Yeah. No, it was actually a tier list to try to like ranking stuff and power. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um. Um. Oh, hi, Simon.
Sup? Sup? Why?
Oh, okay. Well, that's good knowing. But about this, since I'm running the lobby, the one thing I need to just ranking all of the MonsterVerse titans, and that's what we're going with. I think. Those have been around for a while. There's fans out there. I'm watching this. Look how they have it. But I should also not have to worry about it. Right, so okay, the first thing in my opinion was the Godzilla thing. This one right here on the first row. In my in my opinion, the Godzilla in a Godzilla Awakening novel was what considerably quite interesting. Does trying to keep it in power because of his influence. So I'm guessing this is time. Oh, there, doing good. All right, I'm literally just as I was saying. Man, this Godzilla had the future more Russell. It ended up last than it with the 40s to 50s. And I was arguing when I consider it a gods. have a gun nuked by a bomb? It's quite shocking, isn't it? Yes. So one person just like this. No, making a gun so at this tier right here. So that's the thing. There are no, there are no shortcuts to get from Shinamura into this team. Who knows? Anyway, this one. Who knows? Anyway, this one's a boom squad. But for now on, we just have to. I just have to wait for more fights. Alright, so the next one is the Shinamura. What is right, one of the monsters wants to be a and a new character head showing pictures and movies. I think Shinamura was quite interesting design to give it to him, but the thing and the power gave him was quite odd and interesting thing. I think Shinamura just quite uneasy to defeat Godzilla in the forest, but I don't know a whole bunch of swarms can defeat humans in the town. I don't know exactly how. It's worked out pretty well. Kind of like the destroy nature of power and such in the modern day. But I found out that getting killed in the hydrogen test in 1954. Quite interesting death. Yeah, like, I don't know exactly when, but this animation has never been officially canon to the rest of the months. Which is quite sad in say the least. So, so I'm guessing that Shimon will be in a higher tier. Yeah, even though Shimon Godzilla was quite stronger than Shimon, I still like that guy. So I'm probably saying Shimon in this tier. Right? Well, now now that we have Godzilla awakened, it's like a real big game. Yeah, that boy was kicked off. Alright, so the next thing about it was the Godzilla of 2014 film. But as we all know, we have complexions here, and Godzilla did it here. So here's the quick one. Here's the run cap. You can tell that when Godzilla team is stronger. Hmm. The reason why not gets no, it's not. It's not something. No, it's quite obviously stronger than anything. That's what it's me. But the thing happens. No, I can create tsunamis and destroy the city of Hawaii. It's quite like I don't know what's Hey, this ability was well unexpected. This is a big surprise to me because while editing things and doing research and all of this stuff, and nothing ever mentioned it. Yeah, but you know what's going on. So that was a big surprise with me. So yeah, I think that's I think this coin is the choice we pick. But anyway, God's honest. No, I was it pushed the female Muto onto the scene and he combined Muto onto himself, slapping him in his tail, and having to kiss of death was quite interesting. Thanks for the point that Gonzalo is gonna revive I was gonna recover number twice in a row. It's obviously the biggest blind I've ever had. Hmm. So that's another piece of info that I think. Yeah, but that's what's happening. Who's on that's so I had to so we think about it for 2014 was gonna place right here. But that wasn't really matter anyway. Now alright, the next one is the Mayuzo. But I was like properly thinking about it, the Mayuzo is this Muto is honestly odd in designing the game. Yeah. But not one, but two booters at the same time. The one is the male. Yeah, what are we talking about in this movie? But the other one is the female. Right? Yes, both of these mutants are quite obviously stronger in the right? But as I yes, these ones are obviously no match for what's in. So I'll talk about the male mutant first. And one interesting feature is the strength feed is doing. Not the male mutant can track plans Russian submarine on the Hawaii. And this is quite odd. I am inspired. Is it? Because Melody was quite even stronger behind everything else. And so the Melody was Pete was honestly given in the novel. Oh, okay. All right, nine. You can say so. As I was saying, the Melody was still no much for God's name. Yeah. So honestly, given that those ever get active with the female too, yeah, I'll give it next to this one. Right. I'm sorry, then. All right, guys. I'll be right back soon. So, give me a break. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, sorry about that interruption. Well, anyway, so we have the female to next. It's quite surprising to say the least, because honestly, the female to here was gonna be way almost better than the male to because I think that reason is that the female is stronger than the males. Is that the female actually pushed Godzilla into the buildings? That's something I haven't got right here. I don't know exactly why, but it's that really well. Now the main reason why the female was given a stronger defense, and I haven't fun stuff yet, because honestly, Muto was quite honest in order to fighting the Muto in cases capable of reproduction, and so, man, this is quite interesting because the brain, the Monovilma Muto is quite honestly weaker than the males. This one is not like anything else because the female Muto is way better and stronger, and but that's why Nava have not ability to she can still use it in Pune. So I'm placing in the hotel in this tier. Yeah, look, honestly, Telecom was wrong. But we looked up on the internet. Yeah, the only thing that came close was not exactly the fancy. Not exactly without opinion. Yeah, not exactly right here at the tier. Let's just move on to the aftershock in this one. We have the aftershock gods. Oh, this guy's well, it was quite honestly different than the previous two, but given that his power was stronger and well, typically not advised, but given that this concept was this one is widely weaker than the other gods as I have. As I discovered on the internet, this one is well was honestly given that an entire size and abilities they have, like the nuclear pulse. This one is honestly quite surprising to say the least. Well, I think I'm not gonna rank this Godzilla at was this. Yeah, not exactly what I think about it, but anyway. Moving on, we have the Bruto Prime, of the previous two Mutos. Now, as I might have figured about it, the Bruto Prime is quite honestly one stronger than the Mutos of the tier. Because I'll give it an override. The Muto feats are here at the time. So the reason why I'm thinking about it is that the Muto Prime is honestly quite better skill and good balance and has a better range than the previous ones. Well, almost. But all I can say is that the two Prime is quite honestly better than the ones before. See, you know what? If affecting other friends around, it's quite odd. But the two Prime is almost the ability to kill Godzilla was quite shocking. Plot armor and here's quite a bit of sonic roar. It's quite interesting ability to say the least. Though, given that the ability was the it's it's pretty clear. Well, I'm swapping with another one. But anyway, the quantum prime is quite honest. Well, irresistible to other damage to enemies. Was, but honestly, given the other stuff that the was had before, as we see later and later for the other ones, the quantum prime is quite honestly better, stronger in here. So I'm placing the two prime in this tier. Now we have the another one, the Isle Dragon. Have the other one, the Isle Dragon. The Isle Dragon was quite honestly better flying creature than in combatants in the air. So what I can say is that the Iron Dragon was quite honestly better feats right here at the time. So all I can say is that the Iron Dragon was quite honest. I mean, weaker than Godzilla, and as we see later. But given it, it's right here at the time, I'm not gonna and Dragon at this tier. Because honestly, I don't know. Well, given that this bind was quite not as strong as Godzilla's, it's pretty clear that he defeated at one time. Now we have the big ape, have the monkey Kong. Yes, the monkey is back. So I think Kong is quite honestly uses it to use pick up heavy objects in some cases. That's really interesting right here. So one I'm saying that the Kong from the Kong School Island here is, but before I can tell, this one film takes place in 1973. But anyway, so Kong is quite better in intelligence and showed signs of emotion of missing his parents at a young age. It's quite an interesting thing right here at the time. So I'm voicing Kong in this tier because I think it might reason to explain why Kong is weaker because in that film, Kong has actually defeated Skull on a Ramarak in some cases. Using no that Kong is no having no stranger boss in the weaponry. But he's already having it's kind of comes to the end of the weaponry. Speaking of the Skull Crawlers, Ramarak is up next. So this crawler right here is actually the most vicious person in school. So I'm reckoning this tier. But I can explain to that. This crawler has absolutely no chance against Kong, even without the two. Kong might die at the ends of this beast. But it still uses it, and claws in the better way. Yeah. Other than this time, Kong. Yeah, I think I know where this is going 9, but I literally just gonna rank it for the MonsterVerse once, and that's the first thing that you said. Anyway, now Kong from School on the River of Kong was quite interesting in the story because given that we need to crush the smaller ones in this full grown, quite unique. It's pretty clear what this god's arc right here is pretty stronger and I'm recommending this tier right here. Now let's get to the more fun stuff. But no, so let's start with the better ones. Mothra. And Mothra is still a better and combatant with gods. But given that Mothra was teaming up with Godzilla, it's quite way, and especially with defeats. I mean, more likely because when Mothra was teaming up with Godzilla, she just almost got killed by Rudan at this point, but more than that later. Where's in Mothra? Where's in Mothra in this tier? Yeah, because honestly, she was and unknown words. Now let's get to Rudan here, the fire demon. So all I can say, Rudan is quite a stronger than the previous ones at the time. So I can expect it did not put all of his feats. If you know what you know about Rudan, you can check out my benefits right here. A little more about here. Oh, no. Let's quickly recap. Here. Well, overall, Rudan is quite honestly a better combatant but not as much as Mothra's. But all I can say is that Mothra was better than Rudan. But all I know is that he can use his talons and beak for running multiple jets, and especially with the Argo. So I'm placing Rudan in this tier. Because honestly, given that Rudan is a high speed, it's pretty interesting. That brings us to the 300 terrans of the one as many King Ghidorah. In this in the film Ghidorah or Monster Zero, as we call him, this antagonist of the film. Where using the three necks and go back. And this one is extremely dangerous to when he was around. Because of how big he is and Ghidorah was quite honestly but and way stronger than Godzilla. So why is it this one? Because honestly, I think Ghidorah was an advantage towards Godzilla. Using the gravity beams, everything. Extreme regeneration is really unique in some cases. Yeah, but no. But this Ghidorah is quite odd and bizarre here. Hmm. Yeah. Alright. So the next one. Alright, Godzilla was also quite intimidating. Also Ghidorah. But he's completely furious. So all I can say is that Godzilla was better. No, almost about to win the fight against Ghidorah due to his MVP. Hmm. Although one of Ghidorah's heads using the MP right here at the top, it's pretty clear that he has no chance of winning the points. It's completely fine. Although with the help of Afra, I could say that this here is gonna way blow up in the time. So I place Thermal Godzilla at this one. At the very end, he uses nuclear pulse. It's quite blowing on it for American audience. Also, I place it in. Also, to know I place it in Godzilla next to me. Because honestly, they're not much. It's not much of a big deal after all. This one is right there. Yeah. Now let's get into the fun stuff. The Dominion Godzilla from Godzilla, and it is honestly quite much, almost weaker combatant. But honestly, given the other stuff that Godzilla is in weapons, clear white guns, nuclear white guns, almost starved for radiation. This one, so I place it in this. What in this tier? Yeah. Now let's talk about the new ones. And now let's talk about the new ones. Scylla right here. Scylla right here at next to Behemoth and Methuselah is very unique kaiju in anything else. Using the ability to fire webs and using spike claws on an opponent, it's pretty clear. No, for sure. Scylla can use its tentacles to grapple enemies from far. But all I can say, I'm placing Scylla at this. Because, I don't know, man. No, that was not a better one. But Behemoth was. The second one is Behemoth. Behemoth was sorry, his weapon was to stab any opponents. But all I can say, Behemoth is such a. It's quite a good hit guy. But I'm placing him at that tier. Yeah, other one. I know we have. Then we have Methuselah, the rock country. But there's honestly not much feats right here at the time. So I'm placing in the Methuselah in this tier. Hmm. Hmm. Look, honestly, the rival has no feats whatsoever. So I'm placing in that tier because I don't know. Because I don't know. Maybe quite wrong for here, but the design given him and no feats. It's now let's get be bones if you will. The first two the first one is the back known as Camazos. What's right here is the master of the dark. Or he almost quite an odd skill in combating else. Because when I read the con I forgot Kingdom Kong, it's interesting to see Kamasa's using a Sonic War like the Buto Prime before. And one of the now that this Buto, it's or the Prime, whatever I want to call it, it's pretty skilled. Here. The way they got into beat by Kong is very interesting. So I'm placing so when I'm placing the Kamasa's in this tier. Well, all I can say is that this one right here is the janitor version, as I want to call it. It's a very unique one. It only has 1 feet, which basically just bites Godzilla's flesh and skin. So, I'm saying in this tier. Yeah, so, the next one I had to think was Abalug, the newest of the monsters. Well, I can say that Abalug is quite interesting, and to say the least, but given an I've seen so far, it's quite no stranger. If you want to read more about a Goji Center's but you can check out that video. If you're watching this Goji Center, this is for you. So, I don't know, and assists the property, and it helps to defeat human and was shrouded that. Yeah. So, ranking this guy was gonna pick in this tier because honestly, the album of this lines of power is pretty unique, right? But now, talk about T-Man. He's super. This one right here is quite a unique one in comparison to what other types. Because on underwater, T-Man will most likely gets Ghidorah, as we see later on. But given that T-Man is constricted ability, like Randa does, it's pretty clear why the monsters that I had. Surely how the man who has not appeared in the monsters, but given T-Man's death was quite unexpected. Yeah, not exactly what I think about it, but facing T-Man in this tier. And now let's get into the big ones in here. I'm placing Kong in this tier because honestly, this one is a very unique one in terms of comparison. Someone's in this tier. Yeah, because honestly, I don't know how much of this good compared to camera sauce. But I still respect him at 1 because Tom really hates this guy right here. Well, all I can say. Yeah, well, here's how the quick rundown. Kong's strength and he can resist Tiger. His neck with his bare hands, using fire as an intelligence to find out psycho vultures, and showing emotions towards the screw buffalo, being a coordinated traps when they send it back to the follower. It's pretty unique. So, in the GBK, Kong is almost grew older and way bigger in size. And I can tell that this guy over here is no match for Godzilla. Well, given it the new ones I've been so far, Kong was gonna place in this tier. Yeah, in this tier. Because given that including this axe from Kong's weapon, Kong's weapons on his axe on the other hand gets to move on. Since this one since this one is actually quite odd, not because Kong was actually using a weapon who is more than expressive performance. A chimpanzee using it moves would be accurate too, but using it in a combat was quite an interesting choice. But that's basically just an exact clear. Now let's talk about Godzilla. This Godzilla GBK is quite really strong and better combatant than it was in previous ones so far. But all I can say, I recommend Godzilla going to this tier. Because honestly, they're not much of an exactly better skill combatant. But honestly, given he's way stronger than Kong, it's pretty clear why in a better tier on the list. Oh, that's what's happening. Okay, so then Warband is obviously way weaker because placing in this tier. Plus, I don't have 2 feats right here else, so that's what's happening. Now we can talk about Mechagodzilla. This Mechagodzilla is quite honestly bigger, faster, and better weapons than the other so far. And I can say that Mechagodzilla is better using weapons like missile launchers and the drill tail. It's pretty shocking for the new design for Mechagodzilla. John Kruczewski said that he designed Mechagodzilla to look more fun, and even Adam Wingard was very impressed with the chest revision of this new guy. So I'm placing Mechagodzilla in this tier. Before we head on to the last, And before we head on to the JXK, there's some honorable mentions that I have to explain. There are the Skull Crawlers and the Crawlers, Ground Vipers, Crawlers, on Hell Ox, Drown Vipers. There's Minor Squids, Leaf Wings, Scarbuff, Spore Mantis, and so on. However, despite none of it exact keys, hey there, Leo. Despite none of it getting old, I'm not giving him a rating at the moment. That brings us to the main. This is to D6 right here. So we'll talk about Kong first. Kong's grown so old that he literally can conquer the entire Great Apes with just his axe, right? And with his bare hands in combat. Man, he's going honestly better in skill than I don't know, because Godzilla was way stronger than Kong. It's pretty clear that he has no magic skills. Surely that Kong would have been more professional here at the time, but honestly, given the other stuff that's going on for years, sometimes what's going on here, put a Kong in this tier. Well, almost. Alright, so here after Shimo forms on his arm and give it a beast blow, he has more power than Renegons. Well, so I'm placing this right here in this tier. But with his axe, this power gets more powerful weapon. Since Gongas almost uses a beast up about his axe, not because they guard wanted to give it entertainment, but because they wanted a more explicit performance right here. Speaking of which, Godzilla was a quite skilled in the moves before. So, and I'm ranking the guns. Well, it went supercharged because he's in power plant in France. It's pretty quite interesting. Here, given including the nuclear pulse and its atomic breath, it's pretty interesting. It's very unique and unique. So I'm placing this guy in that tier. Yeah. So the filmmakers have been to give it a new aura and skills. And it could be more explicit performance in here. So anyway, after getting evolved from T-Man, Godzilla was not getting more Faggot monsters and new weapons. So ranking this guy, it was a pretty tough choice, but I'm placing this one right here. The next one is Skarky. Oh boy, do I have to seriously talk about him? So I was saying that Skarky took control over Shima with his. No, it was impressive, quite literally. Yeah, no joke. Skarky took capture Shima with his army here in the past. Like this is pretty crazy and unique. But given that Skarky's power and he could whiplash and his weak Kong in combat, I'm not exactly sure why. But he uses a control to the crystal was quite unique in some cases. So I'm placing Skarky in this tier. Yeah. Last but not least is Shimo. Shimo is absolute badass in the film. Because she can freeze the entire world with ice. And this girl is absolute no joke when it comes to power. But I'm ranking Shimo in this tier. That's all I can say. Shimo was quite bulked up. Here, even with his power, even with her power. Yeah, I know, Siren, I know. Yeah, Shimo, this is a by force. It's quite almost stronger than God's was for Kong. We're using it. Ew. Yeah, so that's what's happened. He popping in here because videos it's used. Abaddon was now going to be the new character for the tier list right here. So all I'm saying that I don't know what the game actually was right here at the time, but I can say Goji Center actually said that this game takes place after GBK. So I'm done. It's going to list in this tier right here. So yeah, that's another information that happened. This is a big surprising right here. Well, and then doing like a bunch of researches right here at the time, and nothing ever mentioned this guy. So that was a big surprise right here. So yeah, that's another little piece of info that Abaddon gets. So yeah, but there we have it. As far as I know, we have all of the rankings of the MonsterVerse films. So let me know in the comments. Okay, so let me know in the comments below what other I'm sure I'll do here in the next. Okay, so don't forget. Okay, so yeah, be sure to like and subscribe and mention. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Leo. So yeah, so leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to notify today. That way you may even miss any of the Godzilla content you'd like to see. So that's all I had to say. But well, besides that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for the support. I'll talk to you all later.